Today our topic is example 13 in similar triangles chapter in 10th class. So what the example 13 says, example 13. So these are very useful for your examination point of view. So I explain what is example 13. This says that you take a rectangle. This is a rectangle. Naming A, B, C, D. Okay? This is a rectangle A, B, C, D. You take a point in the interior of a rectangle. So here I am taking, anywhere you can take. In the entire interior, anywhere you can take. Here I am taking point O. In the interior of a rectangle. Now I am joining OB, OA, OD and OC. Okay? OB, OA, OD, OC. Now here the concept is OB square plus OD square. OB square plus OD square is equal to OA square plus OC square. OB square plus OD square is equal to OA square plus OC square. So this is a concept. Now we need to prove how this happens. Okay. For this, what we have to do is we need to draw a line PQ parallel to BC and AD. And the P and Q are on the lines AB and CD. Here I am drawing. And the line should pass us through O. So here I am drawing a line PQ. This is point P and this is point Q. PQ is parallel to BC and PQ is parallel to AD. Okay? Now here we can see two rectangles, APQD and BPQC. Because these two are the rectangles. How can I say? Because these two are parallel to each other and these two are parallel to each other. So these two will be perpendicular to each other. So here angle B is right angle, angle C is right angle. So naturally this will be a right angle and this will be a right angle. So here AOPB and OQC, OQD and OPA. All these are nothing but right angle triangles. This triangle, this triangle, this triangle and this triangle. All these are nothing but right angle triangles. Okay? Now, I am taking this right angle triangle. Right angle triangle OPB. OPB. Apply Pythagoras theorem. So this is a right angle, this will be the hypotenuse. So I am writing OB square is equal to OB square plus PB square. OB square is equal to OP square plus PB square. Okay, take this right angle triangle OQD. Right angle triangle OQD. So this is a right angle, this is a right angle and this will be the hypotenuse. OD square is equal to DQ square plus OQ square. OD square is equal to DQ square plus OQ square. Okay, now, so these two right angle triangles are over. Now take these two right angle triangles. I am considering this triangle OAP. OAP. So naturally, if this is a right angle, this will be a right angle. So this is the hypotenuse. OA square is equal to AP square plus AP square plus PO square. PO square. Or you can say OP square. And you take this right angle triangle OCQ. Triangle OCQ. So this is the right angle, this is the hypotenuse. OC square is equal to OQ square plus QC square. OQ square plus QC square. Okay. Now what I need to find OB square plus OD square. That means I need to add, this is the first equation, this is the second equation, this is the third equation, this is the fourth equation. Add these two equations because I need to find OB square plus OD square. OB square is equal to OB square plus PB square and OD square is equal to DQ square plus OQ square. Now adding 1 and 2. I am adding these two equations. OB square is equal to OP square plus PB square and OD square is equal to DQ square plus OQ square. Add these two. You get OB square plus OD square is equal to OP square plus PB square plus DQ square plus OQ square. Okay, OP square plus PB square plus DQ square plus OQ square. So here this PB is equal to QC because this is a rectangle. I already said that it forms a rectangle because this is a rectangle, this is a rectangle, and this is a rectangle, this is a rectangle. All the four angles are rectangles and PQ is parallel to BC. So it satisfies all the properties of a rectangle. Okay. So if it satisfies all the properties of rectangle, naturally the opposite sides are equal. Here PB is equal to QC. Why? Because these two are opposite sides. Opposite sides are equal, all angles are equal and opposite sides are equal. BC is equal to PQ and PB is equal to QC. So here OP square plus, in place of BP I am writing QC. That means in place of PB I am writing QC. So PB square is equal to QC square. In place of PB I am writing QC. So BP square is equal to QC because PB is equal to QC. Okay, next what about DQ? This is a rectangle. Again this is a rectangle. Again opposite sides are equal. So DQ is equal to AB. So DQ is equal to AB. Okay. So in place of DQ I write AP square plus OQ square. Okay. Now see, observe the third equation, AP square plus PO square. Where is AP square? Here AP square and PO square. Right besides each other because it's a commutative property. You can write, you can even change the order. So here you write OP square plus, in place of QC square I am writing AP square. Because all are getting added to each other, you can easily change their orders. So I am writing OP square plus PB square for our convenience. And OQ square. I am writing OQ square plus QC square. Okay. So I am just changing the orders according to our convenience. So OP square plus AP square is equal to AO square. AP square, OP square plus PO square. AP square plus PO. PO is equal to OP. PO, OP, both are equal. So in place of this, I can write AO square plus, again OQ square plus QC square is equal to OC square. So in place of OQ square plus QC square, I can replace with OC square. So I can keep OC square. So finally I got the result of what is required for us. OB square. So finally what I get? OB square plus OD square is equal to OA square plus OC square. At last we got the result. Hence it is proved. Okay. So finally OB square plus OD square is equal to OA square plus BC square. Hence it is proved. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep subscribing to Private Tutorials. Thank you.